warning, this podcast contains more murder. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the SC.TV podcast for Scream Season 2, Episodes 13 and 14, Halloween and Halloween 2. I'm your host, Dom. With me is Brandon, Jake, and Kim.
How's
it going?
Reunited, and it feels so good.
How do you see out of that?
I don't. I don't.
You make my eye holes in it.
No, all the masks that I wear for the stupid intros that I do, I can never see in any of them and or breathe. See, cow face is here, honey moo moo still here. I can't see out of that thing.
That's unfortunate. But we are back, still in Season 2. Even though Episode 12 was booked as the finale, this is still still Season 2. The original title of this episode was supposed to be Last House on the Left and Halloween, but they changed it to Halloween and Halloween 2. I'm not quite sure why.
Because they're still keeping up with the theme of having movie titles to be their episode titles.
Right. Well, Last House on the Left
is a Halloween.
Yeah,
I know, but yeah,
well.
that doesn't fit with, the thing that they were going for. This was originally supposed to be two separate episodes. They smooshed them together.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yep.
So I don't know if you want to call Last House on at the Left really a Halloween. I mean, it's
it
a
wasn't
thriller,
a Halloween
but,
movie. It was definitely a horror movie, though.
I know, but you can't split that up into two parts.
Yeah.
But here we are, 8 months after, episode 12.
And a lot has happened.
Yeah, quite a bit has happened. Kieran is going through court trial. He got 10 life sentences back to back. No chance of him ever getting out. And then he dies.
He got out.
Like he cared.
And then he dies. And now he's out.
He got out, then he died.
Well,
so
now
much
he's
for
out.
those 10 life sentences.
Well, I don't think ever
What?
Sorry, no, I missed something.
You started a thought, and then it just...
It won't.
It's gone.
It died.
Just like Kieran.
Just go. Yeah.
No, he got out. He's in a grave now. So he made it out.
How did you get up there, Brandon James imitator, and or maybe Brandon James?
That's a question. Like to the vent system?
It was the maintenance hatch. We don't know.
And how did no one else see you? There's like the room is, it's this ugly ass beige color, and there's just this pitch black figure it's just right there. You can see it.
He snuck up in like a little cubby hole thing. And how do we know he didn't kill a bunch of people on the way there?
He most likely did. They're probably in that little cubby with him.
Yeah. There's some guy behind me. He's kind of creepy. But, I mean, yeah, I have absolutely no idea. But I really didn't care. I was just like, good, he's dead, whatever, move on.
Yeah, well, I don't care for Kieran, when he came on the screen in the first season, I didn't care for him then. I don't care for you now. You did. Okay, good. Let's move on. And the characters moved on, too.
They did. We get to see Stavros' comic book is actually, been doing really well.
And I want this to be a thing. An actual thing.
Real thing.
He paired up with, I think, our favorite character on the show.
Noah.
Everybody's favorite character on the show. Yeah, basically Jake. Not dead Jake.
No.
But Noah.
I love Noah.
Yeah, Noah does the writing. Stavo does, the drawings. And, I guess, Noah, are you still doing your podcast? We didn't, see you be doing that, but I guess you moved on. You're writing other things, so that's good for you. You both are successful, because it was so successful that their publisher, what was the dude's name? Jeremy?
Jeremy Blair.
Jeremy, He wants a sequel now. He wanted it yesterday.
Yeah.
But Noah's got writer's block.
Or as we, discuss later on, or Stavos discussed with him, it's not writer's block, it's survivor's guilt. And with survivor's guilt, he feels bad and because he's profiting off of his friend's death.
Or you're just being pretentious and you don't want to write about this stupid story that you heard about.
Could be.
I'm just saying, he was bagging on this story for so long. I'm like, what's wrong with it?
It seemed
It was
pretty
too
interesting.
generic. I think it was too. He needed more oomph to it, which I guess he got later.
Yeah.
But it felt.
He kind of
felt-
just made it up, though.
Well, yeah, but it fell flat at what it stood at the moment. It was like, seen this a billion times. Needed something to spark
crazy
his
person is crazy.
Yep.
right. It had to spark his brain, and it wasn't. That was the way it stood.
Yeah. So basically, it was the story of Anna Hobbs who stripped off all her clothes, went crazy, killed her mom and her dad, and not really her dad, but her stepfather or something.
No, she kills her mom, kills her brother, kills her mother's
Boss.
thing. Well,
Special friend.
Yeah, special friend. Because she was
Mr.
her
Whitman.
mom was her mom was this Mr. Whitman's mistress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
And the Whitmans, they were rum runners, and they owned an island that comes with it.
Shallow Grove Island. AKA
Or Murder
Shallow
Island.
Grave Island, aka Murder Island.
Like, why? Okay, you people are being. Did you not learn? I know this is a show, but we gotta make progress, you guys. We're going backwards. You want to go to an island? It's literally called Murder Island. What did you think was gonna happen?
Well, Noah mentioned the 11 murder houses in Lakewood, and those would be Nina's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nina's house, Rachel's house, the Lakewood Police Department, Brooks' house, the Brandon Farmhouse, Crescent Palms Motel, Abandoned Wren's Lake House, the Blessed Sisters Children Home, the prison. That's 9. So there's still 2 others that we don't know about.
They were probably on that island, but yeah.
Well, no, there's 11 in Lakewood. That island's not in Lakewood.
Yeah, that's something different.
Yeah,
And the rest of them didn't know that it was called Murder Island until
it was too late.
Stavros
They just wanted
slipped it.
Yeah, they just wanted to get away, right? Because
just
they're
wanted
dealing with Kieran, and the reporters are flooding Emma,
Go to
and the
Epcot
school's
or
flooded,
something.
and
Yeah, I've got
yeah, but
become murder.
they don't get
become
away from
murder
it
Disney.
there. Anywhere you think about it, anywhere that's touristy is still gonna have Halloween decorations up. They're trying to forget about Halloween, right? They're not going to the island to have a big Halloween costume
So
party.
you go to Murder Island.
They don't know it's Murder Island.
No, they didn't know. The only people that knew was Noah and Stavo, and they didn't say anything.
Because if they
Until
said
it-
something, their friends would not have come.
Well, then they should go somewhere else.
Their publisher needed them to go there.
Oh yeah, the publisher.
Yeah, you didn't need everyone else to go there, though.
No, but they wanted to, make a party out of it.
Yeah,
They
sure.
wanted to have
it's
fun.
very- This special, I mean, in typical Scream fashion, you see a lot of elements from other horror movies. So very Friday the 13th feel.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get to the end. What happened at the end of this episode? Very Halloween-y.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love the ending.
Ending was good, but we'll
get to that.
We'll get there in a
Yeah.
bit. We meet Gina, which is Audrey's new girlfriend.
Was a bitch.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. She was not in the finale, right?
No.
No.
So this
She-
is a new
this is-
character that
this is a
we
new
found
character
over
that
the
came out of
8-month
nowhere.
Yeah, she came in somewhere in the 8-month gap.
At first, I thought she was cheating on her. Like I thought she was gonna be the bad guy. Like I thought I don't know. There was too much shadiness going on.
Well,
don't know.
that's what they did. They had to introduce all these new characters, right? We had Gina, we had Jeremy, they had the gardener, caretaker, whatever, Billy.
They were just subplot characters that were gonna. This character I can kill off. Let's just throw some random person in.
Yeah,
You're gonna die.
and they
because
had-
You're
we
gonna
can't-
die.
we can't kill off, our main characters. Only one of our main characters has died, and that was at the beginning of last season. So, we got to get these newbies. It's like, okay, you're expendable. You're new to the cast, so, you can go.
Yeah. No, they're saying this episode, these 2 episodes here had a bigger body count than all of season 2. With the prison guard Kieran, you had Sid, you had Billy, and you had the sheriff.
Technically, we did lose a main character in this little bloop. Kieran is technically a main character.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck?
Well, yeah.
Who?
Kieran?
Oh, Kieran, yeah. Yeah, it's true. But what do you guys think of the whole story with Shallow Grove and Anna Hobbs and all that? Like, before Noah's theory.
Okay, well, they just said she was crazy. That's what everyone kept saying. She was just crazy. That's what happened. Well, I know. Well, yeah, that can sometimes happen when some people are just crazy. Mm-hmm. Knowing this show, I knew it wasn't going to be that alone. We still don't have a definitive answer.
No.
She could just be crazy, but Noah just sort of concocted this theory. I don't know how, but he just broke this entire story off of one piece of evidence.
I mean, it seems plausible, right?
It did seem plausible.
Because why else, honestly, you think about it, why else would you have the cellar go from your bedroom to the servant's quarters bedroom?
Unless you were sleeping with the servant.
Right.
Well, they said they were rum runners, so you would have that for that as well.
In your cellar, maybe.
Prohibition and things.
You would build the secret passage in your basement. Not in your 3rd floor bedroom.
No, but okay, he was probably cheating. These stupid ass entrepreneur types.
Are you surprised? I think they're always sleeping with the nanny or the maid or the something or other.
Because the wife is all old and crusty. You don't want any of that. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all if that's actually what happened. And the story.
Even Noah prefaced by saying, I don't even know if this is true, but this
I like Noah's story better.
Canon, and
but it's something.
This is what we're gonna do with it.
I like Noah's story a lot better. I thought the original story is bland. I was right. It was Noah. It was a simple, same way like anything. Oh, bitch, crazy. She killed a bunch of people.
Yep.
Billy said, well, her story was because she had like her own little explanation. She said, so the mother of Anna. Because in that story, Anna was just crazy, and her mother was sleeping with the dude because she was trying to get financial help because they're not rich, they're poor,
right?
And they're living on this. They're probably indentured servants. She wants the money to actually send Anna away to some institution that's not on the island
to help her get better.
And then Anna didn't like that, so she started killing everybody. Noah's theory is that so the dude was the one that was crazy. He ended up so he was sleeping with the mother, attempting to he was raping her, like they weren't, like it wasn't consensual. And then he like grew attached to Anna, and then he drugged her and then attempted to have his way with her, but then like in self-defense she like grabbed the shears and like stabbed him. But honestly, I don't like that because that doesn't really give an explanation for like the mask or whatever that was like a big thing in this episode.
Yeah, it could have been added though, like with like the true stories, and they add shit to them and things get out of whack, so they totally could have been just a story that was added to it later. But the original was based on, this person.
Noah's theory was that Mr. Whitman's wife covered the whole thing up because she didn't want people to know about the affair.
Because that's crazy.
In that regard, they showed the little kid wearing the mask as like a costume kind of thing. And it was involved, it was covered all bloody. She may have just taken that and, thought that the girl was wearing it, and it fell off, or it was in their hand, or it was nearby, and she planted it and it got turned into. by other people, by the police, whatever, that it was her mask, you know? Like, she's not going to correct them and be like, oh no, the little kid was wearing it, you know?
So, like, Noah's basically saying, no, like, you got it all wrong. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't her fault. But what if it was her fault? Then, like, Noah, you suck at making up stories.
But the good question about all of it is, if it isn't the way Noah said, you know, it could have gone 1,000 different directions of how it actually happened.
We
What
don't know.
made her? So what made her snap? If she really did snap, what made her snap? So that was what Noah was trying to fix. Was trying to add the plot to why did she snap?
She's
And
not
obviously-
just crazy.
Right.
Something happened.
I mean, either way, if this is not how it happened, it's still way more interesting for the book or the comic or whatever they're going to be writing.
Right.
But that's going to be a little hard without their publisher.
This is true.
Yeah.
So they're going to need a new publisher. You know, or when season 3 rolls around, which confirmed we are getting a season 3.
Yay.
However, it is
So
only 6 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So that does not really bode well.
I feel like they're gonna. MTV is MTV.
Yeah.
It feels like they're just kind of letting the show die on its own. But I'm hoping within those 6 episodes we get a great conclusion to maybe Brandon James' story before this show goes out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like season 1 had like 10 episodes. Season 2 here has 14. So you know they added more to it, but now season 3 is only gonna have 6, and it just means they have to tell a faster story. There's gonna be less time for downtime.
There's going to be no filler episodes, is what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. Which is completely fine. And if this is the case, they can air it more toward Halloween next year. Not do it as a summer show. They can do it literally for a month and a half in October-ish, you know?
Yeah.
Start it late September, end it the week after Halloween or something, you know?
Yeah, for a Halloween special, this didn't feel very Halloween-ish.
No.
I loved the finale of first season, because I just like the whole atmosphere of Halloween, all the decorations, like people wearing their costumes. I love that stuff. Here, you know, they left on an island where I guess they don't celebrate Halloween, so no, none of that. Different feel from what we got.
Well, you know, they were trying
the
to
last
escape
Halloween
it,
episode.
so that's why we didn't get anything Halloween-ish
Yeah.
in that aspect.
Still spooky.
But all in all, I feel like this was a very self-contained kind of story. We may not see any more...
On a self-contained island.
Yeah, we may not see any more out of the Whitman story. We may. It may be referenced, you know, that their comic on it or their book or whatever is doing really well. You know, the name Martin may come up again. You know, Tom Martin was actually the killer here, not Alex Whitman.
Let's talk about that.
But poor Emma. I just want to say poor Emma. Like this is. I just mean poor Emma, as in she's literally never going to be able to trust a relationship again now after this.
No,
you know,
she just won't have one. Okay, Emma, you stay away. You can
Well,
just
I
stop.
mean, the ending was this empowerment that she don't need nobody.
No,
Fuck
she
all these
don't.
dudes.
she's been
So,
trying to hide
I-
the Duval name this whole time, and now she gets it tattooed right on her wrist. You know.
I like this. I love this ending. That's the reason why I love this ending. That Emma was just like, "Fuck all these fucking dudes. I
like,
don't
I
need you,
don't want-
bitches."
Like, you reporters are at my door every single fucking day. Go away, I'm trying to shower.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like I'm Emma fucking Duval. You get the fuck away from me. Fuck all you peoples. I don't
Like,
need any.
I'm not the killer's boyfriend, because that's basically what she's been.
Well, she
and,
was again, you know, pretty much here.
And, well, they weren't really officially dating, but she was totally gonna ready to jump on that. But
Yeah, she was.
yeah, but Emma,
was.
Emma, give it time. You don't stay away from boys. Just can we do that? Stay away from Noah, because you might be tempted.
She had time. Give her that much. It's been 8 months.
Yeah, you need more. You need more, honey.
A lot more.
So.
Couple years. Go a couple years. Do your college thing. You're gonna go to college. Do your college thing, and then think about it later.
I know. But Emma's mom, let's talk about her. She was barely in this episode, but we're still going to talk about the stupid shit that she did.
Because she always does stupid shit.
Okay, so Emma, she's still not over the whole Kieran thing, and she's probably still not over what happened with Piper. And then Emma's mom comes up to her and said, "You know, it's a great idea. What's gonna help calm you down from all your stress? You should go to college." And then Emma says, "I don't know if I want to go to college." She says, "You don't really mean that, bitch. Not going to college is a viable option. Okay, lots of people don't go, and they're doing fine."
Yeah. I mean, it definitely helps more. It's a harder struggle to not go, but
Yeah.
it's still possible. And with Emma and her determination, she's 100% capable of not going.
And not to mention, just because she doesn't go now doesn't mean she can't go later. Like, just take a year off.
You need it. You need it.
But the big thing I want to say is we're left with, who killed Kieran, right? Because it wasn't Tom Martin, aka Alex Whitman. We don't really know. They kind of tease us with, oh, maybe it's her dad, because her dad is like being a creep and standing at Kieran's grave. So there's
he's drunk.
Definitely something up.
Yeah,
that
was creepy.
There's definitely something up. I don't know what, but something's going on with that. Or the very, very end, which is the most important part, when we see a guy sign into a hotel.
And what's his name?
And his name
Mr. James.
is Mr. James.
Now, could this be his brother?
I think it is. I don't think it's Brandon.
Because we dropped that storyline like episode 2 of season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about his brother.
Yeah,
that's who I think is at the hotel. Does not necessarily mean that he is the one who murdered Kieran.
No, but he's gonna play a big part in next season, because I think we're just gonna wrap up Brandon James' story and like the whole James family, Emma's connection there, because we honestly, the things that were set up at the beginning of season 2 were never resolved.
Right.
And I think that's what this next season is going to do. And I was hoping we were going to do that in this special, but we didn't do that either. It was just its own little thing.
Yeah, it was kind of self-contained, and we got some new characters hopefully that will carry over. Gina, being the main one. The other ones are dead.
I don't care for Gina, no.
But I agree with you. I don't like her, but I don't want her to just disappear without a trace either. I want her murdered. I want to watch her die.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hoping she's in next season, because I really want to watch her die.
Poor Audrey, but this bitch, she was just
Audrey and Emma. That's gotta happen. That's gotta happen.
You went on that nice little date last season. At the end of last season, that was nice.
Oh, okay. I've seen it on the internet where they're chipping freaking Noah and Emma together, and I'm all, you just need to fucking stop this shit right fucking now.
No,
Audrey
is
better
Emma.
than that.
That's who I want.
No. Noah and Brooke is going to happen before that does.
No. Stavo and Brooke, they pulled their shit together this episode.
Yeah, they did. Good for them. Let's talk about the relationship drama. Brooke wants to go to New York for college. Mm-hmm. Stavo's not going to college.
He's going wherever Brooke is going.
He's going wherever Brooke is going. But, Brooke she probably don't care if he goes with her or not.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't need a man to follow her to college. Yeah, and then you've got this whole little side story with Stavo and Billy, and Billy's like rubbing up on him, and he's like, and even though, and Stavo, good for you, you're loyal, even though you were on the rocks with Brooke, you said, no, I got a girlfriend. She's right there. She's in the window. Do you not see her? She's right there.
Well, he was kind of using her a little bit.
That's what I thought it was going to be, and I thought that was his excuse to Brooke, is he was using it. It was research for his job, and he was using her to get information.
Research.
Yeah.
But then we found out that he actually is using her to make Brooke jealous.
Right. Which I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping it was going to be the other way around.
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
But you fixed your shit, so that's good. So, Brooke and Stavo, you're growing on me. Stavo, you really are. You take care of Brooke, okay? Take care of my girl.
I like Stavo now.
Yeah, I seem to have emotion these episodes. You know?
Yeah, and you're not being creepy.
Yeah, and he's not being wasn't being creepy.
Yeah, you were a normal person. Great job, and you actually fit in well with this group of friends. You kind of just inserted yourself in there last season, but I feel like you've been a part of
He's
that
got
group of friends
character
for a while.
development. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yes.
And
Okay.
emotion. And emotion.
And emotion. Yeah. Oh my
He
gosh.
wasn't, a brick wall this whole episode. So.
Yeah. And then we got Audrey and Gina. So Audrey, you found a girl. Yeah,
Snot
Gina.
nose. Like a bitch.
Gina is I don't. She okay. So Gina's whole thing this special was that Audrey, you're spending too much time with Emma. Okay, well they've known each other since like they were 5, and she's always saying
They've been through a lot together on top of it.
I know. And Gina's like, I don't like that you always hang out with Emma. You always answer her calls and whatever. Bitch, really?
When she told Audrey, no, just go with your friends, I was like, Audrey, do you not realize that is like code for please choose me over them?
Oh yeah.
You know?
She's pulling the bitch moves.
Yeah.
No, but that it didn't matter. Okay, Gina, when you tell Audrey to go.
Oh, I know. I know.
You do not. You can have the right to be mad at Audrey that she picks Emma over you, even though it's stupid. But if you tell Audrey to go, even if you don't really mean it, you tell her to go, you don't have the right to bitch anymore.
No.
You need say your feelings the way you mean them, not some weird sub, like read between the lines bullshit. Stop being a stupid bitch.
And then she even says, "Oh, I hate how petty this sounds, but whenever Emma calls, you go running." Okay, well, bitch, it is petty. Okay, you're the one who called it out. I didn't.
Act like an adult. Stop the pity. It's the pity women shit. And I know I'm busting on how women are, but I think every woman goes to the same stupid phase where they're a stupid bitch and they use things to manipulate guys and manipulate, whoever they're with. Manipulate. Every woman has a manipulative stage. Yeah, I am a woman. I had my own stage. I did it. I'm not gonna lie.
But we grow out of it. Remember, these characters, they're still teenagers.
Yes. Well, I mean, eventually you grow up. Yeah, they're to be honest, they're at that stage where you do act like that.
Yep.
You eventually grow up, you grow out of it, and you go, "What the fuck was I thinking? Why did I act like that?"
No, but Audrey, do you not understand when you're being, bitched to? It's not a good feeling, Audrey. I suggest you leave that bitch on the island. Don't look back.
Yep. I'm excited for season 3. I'm a little upset it's going to be so short, but who knows?
What can you do?
Yeah, I'm hoping it is not the final season.
No, I
if
really
it is,
hope not.
Or it isn't, regardless, I don't want Noah to die. Because we know in the third... No, it was the second. Was it?
The second.
No, it was the third.
Second. It was the second.
Second, yeah, you're right. It was the second one that what's his face died in. Noah's counterpart.
Yeah, it was the second one.
Yep.
Yep. The third one goes totally off the rails in some weird crazy direction.
No, that was the fourth one.
No, the fourth one did it too, but I mean, you start to get the
third one was still in context of a trilogy. It still made sense.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you didn't have the same character concepts though.
I think with all slasher films, when you get to the third one, it always takes a left turn, and then hopefully the season of the show, it is a show, so it's different from film, but hopefully we don't go off in completely other different directions.
I feel like they already did that with this episode, so they got it out of their system,
Mm-hmm. But we got them set up for next season. I'm hoping we touch on that because, we were there in season 2 and we kind of just left it.
Yep.
Well, I see with those only having 6 episodes, they're going to be hopefully being like what we said. It sounds like they're trying to end the show a little bit, or trying to, fill in the gaps. So hopefully this will be a fill in the gaps, 6 episodes.
Oh, and by the way, fake Alex / Tom died. We forgot to mention that. Because Emma
kicked him up over
Emma, you held your own, Emma. great job. You've been taking those classes. That's been working out for you. You went over. You kicked him out of. You literally kicked him out of the house. And he's going over breaking the banister, and he falls to his death like Halloween at the end of like the first Halloween movie. Mm-hmm. So he's dead.
Yep.
Emma killed an asshole.
Oh, and we should talk about the reason why he wanted to do that. So fake Alex, who turns out he's been using this fake Alex name. His real name is Tom. He's obsessed with Emma because he saw her on TV and was completely smitten with her just from what he saw, and he thinks he has this weird delusional thought that him and Emma are meant to be together because he's been through, because she's a survivor and he's a survivor because he watched his parents die in front of him. He watched them get murdered in front of him. So yeah. We were talking earlier about people just being crazy. Well, no, he wasn't. Things happened to him. He wasn't just some crazy sick bastard. Well, he was, but he had a reason to be.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I'm excited for season 3, but I'm hoping it's not the end.
And we will be back here.
We will.
Yo.
We will be back. But until then, Jake, where can the people find you?
You can find me here on YouTube at Jacob Salazar, or you can find me on Twitter. Tweet at me throughout the week, throughout the life, at ToNowhereland. That is TONOWHERELEND. Join the Nowhereland Society.
Excellent. Kim, where can the people find you?
On Twitter is at HuffyPuffy, HUFFITY, PUFFITY.
Excellent. And you can find me down below at Phenomenon. Everybody else had a song. PHENOMEGOM. And you can find us all and more on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter. Excuse me. And right here on YouTube at /ASO TV Podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows, games, and movies. Until next season.
Bye-bye. Oh, I'm gonna start killing people.
Well, that was my prediction last season. I hope I was hoping that's what it was.
She's go crazy just to kill people.